E. Think I'm live right now? I think I am live right now. Alright. I appreciate this. Another alert. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Sacro Panda here once again. Get scan the notifications that I went live. I like this. I like this a lot. This is actually working a lot better. So I just decided today that I'm going to do some Pokemon Duels, which is a phone app which you guys can get. I'm looking up here, thinking the camera's up here. Which is a phone app you guys can get, Android and Apple OSS, and it's a pretty fun game. I actually picked it up about a year ago and had a pretty decent. I can take this out of my ear now. Had a pretty decent team, and I was actually doing pretty well at the game. And then, of course, the dread of all people who play phone games, your phone dies. And it's just like, oh no, phone's dead. Everything's gone. So I lost all my progress in this game just when I was getting to the place where I really did want to start showing it. So I got back on the game not too long ago, about maybe a month ago, and decided that I was going to play Pokemon Duels again. And I was actually going to stream me playing Pokemon Duels because it's all about battling other people. I do know, and shouts out to King Stratos, and also I believe shout out to Last Son Alex, so shout outs to both of them. I believe they both have the game, so there might be some battles in the future, some competitions. I know me and King have done that before, even though I don't think I ever released a video, but it was a lot of fun, and of course, your boy won. So that's all that really matters at the end of the day. But I want to show you guys the team that I'm working with. So this is about a month worth of time put back into this game. Of course, there's a whole bunch of different characters to pick from, and I just have to grab all my login bonuses and whatnot to help me progress. Click OK. But yeah, this has actually been pretty interesting. The game itself is played a lot like, I want to say checkers. I was thinking chess or checkers because chess, each piece has a different fighting stance or fighting value. So it does make me think of that because each piece that you have does have a different amount of moves that it can make, and there's actually battling aspects to it. So I'm not going to talk too much about this. Actually, I'm going to show you guys because it's much more interesting to show you what I'm talking about rather than sit here and just ramble on. So I'm probably going to be streaming for about 30, maybe 40 minutes. I got work later on today. So I wanted to do a stream just kind of fun, you know, have a little bit of fun. I'm pretty sure no one else is on at the moment for me to see. So they can test my stream for me, because that's the thing I like about having King Stratos and Last Son Alex on, because they will often tell me things like, hey, your audio's all messed up, or hey, you just are sucking at this game. So of course, guys, any comments, anything like that is always greatly appreciated. Alright, so I have the first move. So what you'll notice first off that there's a lot of different number values below each of the little Pokemon things that I have. These are actually trophies, or you could call them like pieces for a puzzle game. So they move just like that. So I'm going to move my Mew out there. And so he had two. So on your first move, you can only move, they're limited to you lose one movement point, pretty much. So my Mew has 3, my Bulbasaur has 3, Squirtle has 3. Most of this team has 3 moves because of my, this is a whole speed deck. This deck is meant for speed. Alright, so he did that, which was a really stupid move. So everyone, I've been fighting a lot of people right now lately who have this double chance. Why would you bring out double chance on Yveltal? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well then I'm going to flood his side of the deck. But no, they have this thing of the 3 Weaviles. Wait, what? Why would you ever go after that. Sure, yeah. So, I was just confused because Umbreon went after my Bulbasaur. Now, the main point of the game is if you see there's those two little triangle points on the board. There's a blue one and an orange one. The blue one's mine, and the orange one is the other characters. My whole goal is to try to get one of my pieces onto that triangle. And as you saw during the battles, there are these spinning wheels, so it's a chance. There's RNG in this game. So by moving a Pokemon onto that other player spot, or they call it I forget what they call it actually in this game, but essentially it's the goal. Once they get my piece on their goal, I win. Simple as that. Now, just like any phone games that have been coming out in the last year or so, you get these little time packages or card packs or things like that. Like in this one, it's called boosters. But yeah, they hold on to more characters you can get, and they list them. So this one will take 6 hours, I think it said. Yeah, 6 hours to open. You can speed it up by purchasing or getting gems in game. But you can get a lot of different stuff. You know, Tapu Koko, they show that's the top one you can get in this box. The chances of that is incredibly, low in terms of things you'll be able to pull from this. But I have nothing else that I can open up, so I'll just open that up right now. But yeah, let me show you guys what I have. Hold up. I need to do... Of course, there's daily missions and things like that, which unlocks a greater chance that you can get something. So it's like, that was win one league match, and I got some AI tickets. So the game will actually play for itself for a short period of time. And then I also have the special wheel at the top, which I have to win 3 league matches. Doesn't say in a row, so I just have to win 3. And I can get a special mission or a special wheel, which gives you pretty good loot every time you do that. But let me show you guys what I'm working with in terms of characters. Because there's all different types of characters, they have all different types of abilities, and all different types of moves. So this is my OG deck. This deck is the one I've been using the most right now. So I have a EX Yvelta, who, when you look at the attacks at the bottom, these are what's on the wheel. So if you look right under to the bottom right of his little trophy thing, there's that little wheel, and they're showing you how it's going to pop up. So obviously the misses, if you land on that, it misses. The purples are like special attacks, so or like status attacks. So like if you people know Pokemon, then you should understand that landing on those there's a hierarchy to the different move types. So obviously red is the lowest. Then you have white. So white moves like Oblivion Wings there. So it's 111 damage. So if I land on that and someone else has a white, I win if I have a higher damage. Then you have the purple or the pink, whichever it is, which if I land on Oblivion Wing but someone else lands on a purple, they win because they have like a special attack. So it supersedes the normal attacks. So white is normal attack. Purple is special attack. Then you have blues, which are kind of like defensive abilities, which use like withdraw or dodge. Those beat out the purples in terms of, and this character doesn't have any, so this is a bad description. Who do I know who has a blue? Okay, Squirtle. Squirtle has blue. I know that. So yeah, so he has a miss, then he has bubble, and then he has withdraw. Withdraw is blue. It's like a defensive skill. It beats out the super attack purples or pinks, whichever it is on your screen. And then last but not least, if I can find it, and I'm pretty sure Mew has one, is the gold or the yellow. And so if you see there, Hypersonic is only 30. It's not very strong. And if I put it up against, let's say, a normal attack, I could actually lose. But the cool thing is here, if my gold attack goes up against a purple attack, I actually can win. So in terms of hierarchy, I can actually deal damage to another person's Pokemon and beat them off the board, even if they do land on a purple. And I also believe a blue as well. So the gold can kind of go through everything, but they're also limited to, say, if someone had a normal attack, so the white bar, and it was higher than my Hypersonic, which is only a 30 damage, they can still beat me. So this game is pretty balanced in terms of skill, both in your different pieces, the Pokemon you have, as well as moves, and just your ability to see how your opponent's going to use their Pokemon to the best of their ability. So this deck is definitely more defensive. It's a slow moving, but there are a lot of heavy hitters. So I got Yveltal, Blaziken, Mewtwo, Virizion, and Mew, all heavy hitters. Now Mew is not necessarily a heavy hitter, but he's good for advancing the board. So when you talk about chess or you talk about checkers, you know that you're always trying to get to that goal point, so you need to progress the board. So I have plenty of different things. And actually, let me show, I'm going to go jump back real fast for that deck. I'm going to show off this deck actually now, because this was my OG deck, and this is what I've been working on for the last month, of getting back to these types of characters. So we're going to play another League match. So League are pulled from random people from across the world who play this game randomly. So I'm playing it up against a real person. So I'm wrecking real people. Once again, just everyone, if there's a problem with the audio, just let me know real fast. I understand things that do tend to get a little bit crazy. Sometimes I set up a little too quickly. I did test my audio before doing this, but I just always like to be sure. If you hear anything that sounds off or anything that may look off, just let me know. Shoot me a quick chat. And yeah, this will be all good. Also, guys, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. So shout out to all my Twitch people and shout out to all my YouTube people. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, guys, if you are into this game like I am, and you ever want to play or you want to try to room match me, hit me up. I got you. I mean, I'll beat you, but I got you. Alright, so you have a Shuppet. So Shuppets are interesting creatures. Who can I... Oh, perfect one. Shuppets are weak, but they can... Most ghost types can end up jumping over creatures in this game. So like that. Alright, so his Will-O-Wisp just beat my attack. Now here's the problem. Now that I've advanced too close, like he can jump me, that's fine. In all normal, he should be able to win, except for the fact you also get cards that allow you to move Pokemon or to add additional attacks or something like that. Now he thinks, let me put that out there, he thinks he has me beat, except for the fact that you don't. Because I have another card, and my turn there. So, this kind of thing, it looks pretty dire, because you also, on either side of the board, you have these two, like, gateway points. The gateway points is how you get your Pokemon on the field. Like his Shuppet is right now. Why did you do that? You did a stupid. You just did a stupid. I don't understand. Alright. Use? I understand. Alrighty then. Just gonna do that. Oh yeah, you didn't realize I can do that, did you? Stupid, stupid thing. I really hope you just gave me the win. I really hope you just gave me the win. So, I guess golds can't go through blues. It's good that I know that now. Come on. Come on. Wait, what? Alright. This game's not done. It was supposed to flip me over the character. That was some bull. Now, let me make this clear. Just like in any game, there are cheaters. There are people who are hacked. So this game is not immune from that in any sense of the word. Wow. The fact that I couldn't jump over that character, I would have won that last turn if the game actually did what I told it to do. Now, this will sell it in my mind if I actually am if this person is cheating. Because if I die in this turn, no, I ended up beating him. So, okay. So they're probably not cheating. I'm just probably really trash at this game right now. So I'll give it up to whatever this person's name is. They played well. I must have misclicked. And that actually happens quite a bit in this game, and it's really aggravating. Because the field is often very small, and you, for someone like me who has big thumbs, you tend to click a lot of different things at once. Obviously, there's a tiering system. The better you do in these league matches, the higher you get in the league matches, and the stronger opponents you face. So I'm now in champion in just about a month. And most of the time, I end up beating people just off of my ability to navigate the board. My characters, even though these ones are better than the ones I had previously, they're never anything like truly amazing. They're not like, because there are mega evolutions in this game which do like they wreck, they destroy whole boards. And so just looking at my team, it's like it's a decent team. But once again, it always comes down to that luck. They're going first. Now, in terms of preference, because everyone who's ever played any type of card game or played any game that like one person goes first is turn by turn based, you always have that same question, like, what do you prefer, going first or going second? I've always preferred going second in a game. It allows you to be more calculated, in my opinion, to figure out where their opponent in mine is, because they had a Scyther like that. So they're all defensive. He's rushing to his goal point, while I was like, that's fine. Once again, now I have his gate point blocked off. Now this is nice. I can check what cards he has. So he has a double chance, attack 30, that gives plus 30 attack. Pokemon Switch, Ice Heal, Confuse Heal, and Hurdle Jump. So Hurdle Jump is what he used before to jump over my card. Some Pokemon, like the Shuppet, can just naturally, when they're moving, jump over other people's cards within their set amount of moves. And then Double Chance allows you to respin during a battle if you are either unhappy, whatever you got. So I'm actually going to go and progress, hold up, Mewtwo, get both of them on the field. But what I can tell right now is that this guy is really more focusing on defensive than offensive. And you can tell because he has a Deoxys. We actually all got the Deoxys. If you guys play this game, they give away a lot of interesting Pokemon during like events and stuff. But none of them have really like... For beginners, they're great because now either you'll have a legendary or you'll just be like, oh, damn, like, I can now play this card. But if you already have a team, usually adding in some of these event Pokemon aren't that great. Alright, hold up. I'm going to kibosh his Deoxys with my Blaziken. And I've effectively pushed him into a bit of a corner. Which is cool. I knew... Alright, Toxicroak up against him. Doesn't matter, because I have Typhoon Slash. This Pokemon, we switch places with the Pokemon. Yes, sir. Now, here's why. So you can either beat Pokemon and send them out of the field by beating them in battle, or you can surround them. So, limiting their ability to move... By surrounding them, you also knock them out of the field. So my Verizon being able to use his ability, swap places with the Pokemon, and I was able to bring Umbreon up and surround him and beat him. Now, Pokemon Switch. Who's he using Pokemon Switch on? Ah, Venusaur. That's actually a really smart move. Alright, I am pushing this up. That Steelix, you gotta be careful because they have... He has a respin move, which sucks. This Pokemon moves 2 steps away. Oh, I can do that again. That's boring, though. I'm going to move back. What I don't want to do is I don't want to bundle up all my characters in one side or the other. So what I'm going to just focus on mainly is just, like, keeping them around. Keeping that line. I'm going to bring out my Yveltal. Keep him on the side. Right, now you're bringing out your Deoxys. Cyclone kick. Just like that, as Deoxys is done. So now I'm doing much better in this match. Let's be honest. I'm doing much better in this match. Alright. I have my defense too, but I also need to be careful because I'm talking with you guys. There's a time limit. So I don't want to wash out my time limit. Typhoon Splash, yes. And I win. Just like that. So it's knowing your team, knowing what they're best useful. We've got another purple time booster. Like, that's all really important. Just, like, if you're going up into higher levels, like, I'm champion. You usually start around 1,000. Well, you know, when you come to the game, I think you're at 500. And then they give you kind of, like, the pseudo easy to fight people. Or, like, the computers that they say are their people. And that gets you up to 1,000. Then when you hit 1,000 league points, then you start fighting actual people. So I've been fighting a couple people, and I've definitely been progressing. In my other account, I was up at, I want to say, 22,300, so 2,300. So I was up there. I was in pretty high league, which wasn't too bad. Now, this is the other cool thing, is that for matches, you actually get the ability to open up these boxes. So I got a rare Pinsir. Pretty cool. And I got a Palpitoad. Don't really care about that. Acquire a rare metal ingot. Alright. My eye is so itchy. I don't know why. Alright, guys. So now, we've shown a couple of battles, and we got a couple more minutes here left in the stream, so I just want to go through basically the other aspects of this game. So if you've seen the league battles, and of course there's like a story mode quest, which you can access, and that's where you can get some extra gems and such for things like doing the summons, or going to the shop, summoning from the shop. And the shop's pretty cool. I mean, when you look at the boosters up, there's always interesting boosters. Oh, I got a single ticket, but do I want to waste it on that? Oh yeah, I'll try this. Heard someone shoveling outside. I'm like, it's raining, not snowing. Alright. So I can do one summon here. So you tap on boxes, and if depending on the color, it usually, so this is blue, it's probably going to be a common. Uncommon. Okay, that's nicer than a common. Scoop. I can never say these Pokemon's names. But yeah, so that was real simple. You get one from that. But if you look back at the boosters, like, there are multiple summons, and those ones usually give you much better stuff. So actually, one of the characters I've been feeding after for a little while, is getting a couple more of the Deoxyses, because I do have a Deoxys. But I need more speed characters that also have high attack. So Latios and Latias are great for that. But also they have a serious drawback. Like, everyone in this game, when I had it like a year ago, had those two cards. The biggest drawback, though, is once you, like, other Pokemon, if you beat them in battle or you surround them, they go to the Pokemon Center and they're there. And then if more of your Pokemon get defeated, they cycle through back into your party, and then you can bring them back out. Latios and Latias, once they're defeated, they're, like, effectively removed from game. So you can't bring them back. Now, there are cards that allow you to bring them back, but one, you have to have that card, and two, that once you're at that point where you've lost one of the two of those cards, or Pokemon on your field, and then got that card out there, you're probably in a position where you're about to lose. So, I mean, it's not a strategy that I know how to play just yet, but I have been seeing that other people have noticed that strategy as well, so I don't see as many Latios and Latias anymore. So, of course, these are all my Pokemon. This is how you level up, effectively, the Pokemon. So you don't have, you know, your base 100, or up to 100 level Pokemon now. You have up to 5, normally, and then you can get up higher than that with, if by buying into it, pretty much. So, obviously, I got the 3 first tier starters, so Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. That's because Mega Evolutions, they give you these ones in the beginning of the game when you first start up, but honestly, hold on to them. Like, this is my best advice I can give to anyone. If you're watching me play this, now you want to play this, understand they give you that and the Pikachu right next to them, hold on to those cards. Do not get rid of them. Don't fuse them into other things, because they are mega evolutions of those cards. Your best way to get into this game is to keep those cards, especially the Bulbasaur. Now here's why. Bulbasaur has Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder is an incredibly useful move. Just that move alone, I've won matches. Like, putting things to sleep, now you can jump over those creatures, and the only way for your opponent to wake them up is, one, they have to use an awakening, or two, they have to come over and actually physically wake up that other Pokemon with another Pokemon. So it's like, it just makes more sense to have like these status moves that don't necessarily take Pokemon off the field, but keep them in a way that they can't hurt you anymore. I have Groudon, which I don't really use. That was another card that, through event, the game gave us. I'm not a big fan of this card. Its miss is pretty low. Smash is pretty good. Break energy. Your opponent's energy plate base effects are lost. And dodge is pretty good. So it's pretty good, just normal attack and dodge. So, I mean, I guess its ability, Primal Rage, is not that bad. Chikorita, Froakie, Chespin. Chespin is another one of those Pokemon. Hold on to if you get them. Chespin's third form becomes like the biggest tank in the game. Like, it has, I want to say Chestnut Shield or Spiky Shield. Spiky Shield, I think, is what it's called. And it literally is just, it's a purple move, and it hits, if it lands on that during a battle, you lose, first of all. You don't lose the game, but you lose that battle. Your Pokemon gets launched 3 places back, and you gain weight, so you can't touch that Pokemon for like 2 or 3 turns. My Virizion, this is why I love this Pokemon so much. Its ability, Step Work. This Pokemon can move over non-flying type Pokemon on the field using MP moves. Grass Knot's pretty good. Sword of Justice is powerful. And that Typhoon Slash, as you guys already saw, puts in work. You saw me use it to the best of its ability. So, of course, I mean, these are, I want to say legendary dogs, but are the Justice, they're pseudo-legendaries. Or they're legendaries, but regardless, they're pretty damn good in this game. Blaziken, obviously, Mega Blaziken is in the game. Of course, your boy has to have the Snorlax. The only reason I don't have Snorlax on my team right now is just because he's kind of he's more of a defensive team, and I don't make too many defensive teams. My specialty is more in either speed-based, so you see a lot of 3-movers, or offensive, which means I'm constantly pushing the line until I'm kind of surrounding your team, and you can't get back your other Pokemon back into the field. So that's more where my party lies, and because Snorlax can only do 1 MP move, it's kind of like, it will take him too long to put him in a position of my playstyle. But I understand that I love the Pokemon Snorlax, and I'm, of course, going to keep him around, so I'm not going to get rid of him. Madeira, which I had on my team before, didn't really impress me. In terms of this one, it's like, its miss is pretty low, but I never really utilized it for much. Oh. I was trying to figure out, like I got a notification, like, what was that? Also, everyone, shout out to Side Switch right now. I'm using that application to do this stream better. I had been using Nox before, and I do notice some of the lag just by looking at the video right now, but at the same time, this is working a lot better. This is working a lot better than Nox is working. So I'm going to keep using this for the foreseeable future. And, guys, don't think I forgot about this. There are some Dokkan's in the future. There are some Dokkan streams coming up pretty soon because, shout out King Stratos once again. King Stratos talked me into it. He said, listen, no one cares about your raids on that game. You can do this. So I'm going to be doing some new Dokkan streams pretty soon, guys. But why did I come in here? I came in here to train some people up. I have not trained up my Yveltal at all. So let me get this. Let me get in here. So this is how you effectively level up creatures. So I'm using XP blocks, which you get from logging in. I get from logging in because I do so well at this game. But you get like a login bonus, like every day. So now I can increase my wheel. So I can either increase Oblivion Wing, uh, Draining Winds, or Dark Mist. Now, in this game, he already has a pretty good normal attack, or is normal physical attack. I'm going to put everything into Draining Wind, um, just because I don't putting too much trust into normal attacks has always been my downfall. Like having really powerful normal attacks can be beaten out. Um, I know we just got this pincer too. Well, let me see what's in it. So it has no ability, which is kind of eh. It has pretty high miss margins. So it's like 8 miss, 8 and 8 miss. Guillotine, the battle opponent is knocked out. Okay. Or Scissor Toss, the battle opponent is knocked one step backward and gains weight. Okay. Or Vice Grip, which is 50. So the only reason I wouldn't use this in the way I play through the game is probably one, I'm not big on, like, it has a very high miss margin, which makes me nervous. Guillotine's pretty good. Scissor Toss is pretty good. But that Vice Grip, I feel like it would screw me over more times than not. Because if all I need is for someone to land on that, and it knocks out my pincer. So I wouldn't utilize that Pokemon. Like, I'm talking you guys pretty much through how I would set up my teams based off of my playstyle. Oh, I can actually talk about this. Like, Shuppet, if you guys saw before, he can jump over people. So can Ghastly. Now, Ghastly's like the better form of Shuppet. Ghastly's form. This Pokemon cannot surround the opponent's Pokemon and cannot be surrounded itself. It can also move through other Pokemon when making an NP move. This is the good part about this. This Pokemon, it's great if you're doing like a speed deck. I mean, it can jump across the board. It can't be surrounded. However, its main drawback, it's not powerful at all. And Destiny Bond has screwed me over so many times. So it's essentially a kamikaze card. Like, it's Destiny Bond goes in there. If this Pokemon is knocked out, so is the battle opponent. So it's really good for opening up the field quickly in like the first 3 turns. But after that, I mean, if your opponent has any heavy hitters out there, it's really not going to be too useful. Oh, real fast. Just because a card says it's a rare or an EX, that does not mean it always is better than an uncommon UC or a common. Kabuto. Now this card, people sleep on this card, and then the people who are woke to it notice what I'm talking about real quickly. If your battle opponent spins an attack with 10 or more damage, you can force them to spin again once per turn. So what that means is if this Kabuto gets attacked, right? And let's say I land on Mud Shot, which is a 40. The other person gets 50. But he has a high miss margin, or like he has other moves that my 40 could beat. Perfect. I can cause them to respin, and if they miss now, I win the duel. So it's like I have a double chance card built into my Pokemon. And that's its natural ability. This isn't one of its moves. It's its natural ability, so I don't have to worry about it. It has Protect, Aqua Jet, which goes through purple moves. So it has high Protect, a low miss, which, and I shouldn't have been sleeping on this card either, is why I want to level up this card to get it back onto my team. Now, it's only a 2 move. So you're probably asking yourself, like, this doesn't seem like the card I'm talking about when I'm saying an offensive. This is more defensive. But you still need that guardian on your team. You need someone who can kind of hold the line, and you know you're going to be okay. You're not going to be messing up or missing all these things. And honestly, Kabuto has been my go-to for this for a long time. Actually, let's get rid of that. Alright, this might seem like an incredibly stupid move, but I'm getting rid of that pincer. That rare pincer I just pulled, getting rid of it. Because like I said, I don't really like pincers like that. I'm probably not going to use that card, which means that I can now put that somewhere else. Now, because this is... there we go. was going to say, because this is a defensive character, I want to move my blues up as much as possible. And you get up to 4 points that you can put on a character once you max level it out to 5. Which is the cool bit, because then, if I can get him up to 5 right now, you'll see that he'll be a no-miss character. So pretty much, he's a solid defender that I can put on any team. He'll hold the line. I won't have to worry about him too much. And that's kind of where I lean with most of my Pokemon. Is that I want to have a solid defending Pokemon that can really hold that line. Or at least hold it long enough for me to jump back in with the stronger Pokemon. That's all I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll just do that fusion real quick. Perfect. Alright, so another thing I'm probably going to do before the stream is I'm going to do one more. No, I'll do 2 more. I'll do 2 more leagues. I'll do 2 more league battles. Primarily because I want to be able to use 1 material fusion. Dope. What I get from this? Oh, gems. I love it. But I want to show you guys the Super Spinner too. Plus, the battles are the fun part. I mean, setting up your deck, obviously you have to do that. It's going to take you some time and money. But the fun part, the real fun part about this is the battles. Watching me totally wreck people. So, that's what we're about to do. And I am loving this new stream. I've switched. I've always been using OBS, guys, but now I've moved over to Streamlabs OBS. Shouts out to them. And this is working pretty solid. I'm not noticing any drop frames. Obviously, I do notice a little bit of lag that I keep pulling. I'm going first. I keep pulling from my streams, but that's okay. From my phone, that's fine. Obviously, like I always say, guys, improvement on every stream. That's where we're at. That's what we're going to continue to do. Alright, so turn 1, I want Mew out there. Once again, I'm going to talk through it. Mew, he moves fast, but can flip over other people, and he can hold that gate point pretty well. But not against that. So what I'm going to do now is push with Verizon. I always want to call him Verizon, but I know it's Virizion. So he has Armando, Mewtwo, Deoxys, Executor, and a Salamence. So he's not a speed mover, which is fine. But I do want to make him feel a little bit nervous. So I'm going to push more on my left side to kind of make my opponent try to beef up the left side more. Just like that. Let's see if we can get... Ah, dang it. That was painful. That was real painful. Alright. What now? Alright. Salamence will be a problem, especially moving forward. And he still has 3 on his deck. So I'm down 1 now. I dropped Blaziken on the field. I gotta start pushing more because we're gonna get stuck in this kind of stalemate. And I'm gonna end up losing out in time and also Pokemon because that Talonflame can be real painful just like this. Unless I can get Shutter Flip right now. Nope. Not at all. Should have seen that coming. Yveltal. Alright. Please take him down. Yes! Oblivion Wing for the win. Oblivion Wing for the win. That's how you say it. Alright. I'm not dead yet. I am not dead yet. But being down 2 Pokemon right now is definitely going to limit my ability to progress in this. The funny thing is, my Blaziken, Virizion, and Mewtwo are going to hold back his Mewtwo, Deoxys, and Salamence pretty well. So we're kind of at a stalemate. He knows the second they move one of those Pokemon, it's kind of a wrap for him. I don't know why you just did that. Darn it, I wish he didn't have that Protect. But now he is. Wait. Alright, So, unless he has goal block, which I really hope he doesn't. Nope. So he either needs to kill me here, or another stalemate, and he... God dang it! So that was kind of... I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit of some bull. I definitely feel like... Thank you. Flare Blitz. Thank you. I'm kind of getting trashed, and I can live with that, but I don't like it. But getting that Salamence out is going to be useful. So his team is real defensive. Executor still sitting there. If he was real smart right now, he would move that Mewtwo. He is not being smart. He's not playing smart at all. Alright. Now, I'm not going to engage in a battle, because my point, I want to rush to his goal as soon as possible. I knew you were going to come back. Yes! Flare Blitz. Alright, now once again, guys, just like I was saying, if he was smart, he would move that Mewtwo. Now, why did I move my Umbreon instead of my Blaziken? Because once I move that Blaziken off that point, it's pretty much a wrap for me. Yes! Just like I was hoping. So Umbreon's dodge is pretty good, which allowed me to avoid Mewtwo for that one turn, which is all I needed to take home the win. That was a tough opponent. And he was only 1600. That was a pretty tough opponent. I won't even lie about that. Time Booster Gold. That's fine. That takes, I want to say 12 hours? 12 or 9 hours to open up. So I got a good amount of 12 hours. Yep. I got a good amount of stuff to open up. So I got several hours to wait now. But can we do it? I'm going to say yes. I want to get this last league match in, guys, before I end the stream. Because I want to see if we can open up, we can get this special mission box open up so I can show you guys that and really just introduce this game. This whole point of today's video was to introduce the game, let you all know that I'll be playing this game more often, let you guys know that the stream is getting better. Obviously, my phone right here with the game up. So things are improving, guys. Like I always say, every stream, I'm going to try to improve a little bit more. I know I've been doing a lot more streams on the PS4. People have been enjoying that. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So there's definitely going to be more of that in the future as well. People are going to start out... I know a couple people had asked me if I was going to do a stream again with like the face cam. That is also in the future. It's just taking a little bit longer to get there than I would have liked. But don't fret. We are getting there. Alrighty then. Virizion. So he has Solgaleo, Sableye, Shuppet, Xerneas, Yveltal, and a Vibrava. Now see, this makes me worried. The Vibrava came out first. I need to check what cards they have. I'm thinking they're going to have Invisibility Cape. Alright, Pokemon Switch, Recycle. Ooh. I see what they're doing, and I don't like it. That Recycle card is really, really good, and it can be used very clutchly, and I say it like that for a reason. The Invisibility Cape is what I use to move away from the starting point. So pretty much, if I can force him to... Dang it, why couldn't I have been an attack? Now, I should be able to... Nope, can't jump by you. I should not trust that. Let's get Virizion on the field. This person definitely has me worried. I'm looking at his ability to jump around like that. Has me worried. I'm going to drop Yveltal right here. Because if he's going to move the way I think he's going to move that Shuppet right past my Umbreon. which would effectively surround my Umbreon. I don't like that. I should have moved him up. He's gonna do it. I know he is. Or not. So Vibrabo's the 2 move, right? Okay. Let's get you here, because he can still do that. Shuppet can surround Pokemon. Ghastly cannot surround a Pokemon. So I don't want to give him that opportunity again. And so, Galeo, why would you do that? Please hurdle jump me. Please hurdle jump me. Please. Please, for the love of God. No. Alright, Alright, time to start taking Pokemon off the board. Dang it. This is my best opportunity right now, unless I do have it. Okay. So here's the plays. Here's the plays. I'm going to have to switch Umbreon and Yveltal. Yveltal's going after Virizion. Oh. Oh! Nice. I took out his Yveltal. That's what I like to hear. He still has that Xerneas, which definitely makes me worried. Zogaleo's still sitting there. Let's use Pokemon Switch. Alright. Is that my turn? No, it's not my turn. I'm over here trying to like make moves and stuff like it's my turn. Come on. Yes, 2 misses. Alrighty then. Just like that. Oblivion Wing beats out your whatever that was. Now, I still have to be careful of the Shuppet. The Shuppet can still bounce around me. So what I don't want to do is open myself up too much to that. So Galeo's going for Blaziken. Unfortunately, Cyclone Kick. Alright. Nope, can't get that. Now, I do know Invisibility Cape can take care of that. Xerneas moves on to there. So they can essentially use Invisibility Cape twice. Once, then recycle, then again. Or Hurdle Jump twice, which is why I'm being cautious. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Yveltal versus Yveltal. Backtrack it. Take that out. Get your Sableye back. Block off Xerneas. I think I have the move. Alright, I think I have it. Oh, you coming out swinging. Draining. One Pokemon within 3 steps range is drawn 1 2 steps closer to this Pokemon, giving 1 P. Marker, perfect. I know my moves. I know my moves now. Darn it! Shadow Sneak, man. That move. Why? And I'll take that card out. Alright. Sableye is Sableye, whatever the card's name is pretty effective at clearing the board. Now, there's only one other way I know to win this match, and it's to switch right now from offensive to defensive, which is to get a weight win, which is to run out the clock. Why would you move there? I mean, I am just generally baffled by that. But okay. Your Solgaleo's back. That's cool. I'm going to have to use Hurdle Jump. He's going to use Hurdle Jump. Ooh, I think I know what to do here. This sucks. Alright. I can bring out a Solgaleo. I need to force him to use some of these cards. I need to force him to use... There we go. Invisibility Cape. So where are you going, though? Alright, you're going there. I really hope this knocks you back out. Come on, come on. Dang it! Alright. Only move I can use right now. If he was smart, he would move the Xerneas over the play point and attack me. If he was smart. He's not smart. Alright then. I'm going to take out your Xerneas real quick. Just like I said. You're going to try to send out Vibrava. You're not going to be... Or you're going to try to come up behind me with Yveltal. Nope. Doing Vibrava. Okay. There's a lot of pressure, guys. There's a lot of pressure right now for me to... Yes! Alright, Oblivion Wing coming in clutch. Alright, his last chance, his only chance at this point, is to bring up Yveltal behind me and trying to knock him out that way. That will not work. That will not work. Come on. I said no. So we cancel each other out, and once again, guys, I pulled out the victory. Your boy, Sacco Panda here. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling when you win. I don't know if there's the only reason why I'm getting any lag on my screen or if you guys are getting lag. I can't exactly tell. So I apologize for that right now. Beautiful. Alright. So if I come down here now, check the daily missions. I won the 3 league matches, so now I can take the prize. This is a perfect way to end the stream, by the way. So I can get the 30 gems, rare metal ingots, just the normal gold ingots, or gold uncommons, booster, or gem 70. I would like to get the gem 70. I got the gems 30. I'll take it. It's not bad. And that was Pokemon Duels, guys. That was pretty good. I lost 1. I won 4. That's right. And yeah, keep progressing from there. I want to do some more polls in the future, because I know I can do it. I know I can do it. And this game, if you guys are always down to battle, hit me up. I will drop my name in. I'll have some time set up where, like, you guys know where I'm gonna have the room open. Do a stream where we can actually all battle each other. I think that'd be kind of cool. Of course, challenge is gonna be thrown out there. King Stratos, Last Son Alex. What's up, guys? What's up? You know where to find me. You know where to find me on the phone. Let's do it. Let's have a battle royale. Let's see who's the best of the best. Let's see who can really be the Pokemon Master. So, without further ado, guys, it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all rock with me. I appreciate you for all the people who are watching this, not as a live stream, but as a video, because guess what? I like it when you guys watch my videos too. It has been fun, guys, but I have to go. work calls, life calls. But of course, if you guys liked the video, if you had fun with the video, if you like me, subscribe to the channel. Throw up a like, throw up a comment saying you like it, or saying you hate it and you want to battle me and you want to get wrecked by me. That's cool too. But had a lot of fun. Your boy Brennan, Sack Up Panda. Peace out.